Well, thanks for tuning into the next episode of China Explorer. Well, we're still in the city of Dezhou, which is about 2 to 3 hours drive from Tianjin. And this is the same place where the factory is, the DHZ factory, which we were yesterday. Well, it's the next day, and we've come to see some historic buildings. And as you can see behind me, this is actually a very, very old school for children. So let's go and have a look inside. So we're inside what used to be an ancient school in China. This is a very, very old school building, and these wooden features have actually been carved out by hand. If you look carefully there, I know the GoPro can't zoom in, so forgive me for the not so close-up view, but this is actually an old schoolroom in here, and this is how Chinese children used to study. They used to sit on these little seats on the floor, and the school teacher would sit on this desk here. Isn't that quite something? But you see, all of the woodwork that you see is actually carved by hand, we've been told. Quite impressive. A huge amount of work involved in a building like this. So I've gone to the upper level now, and you can actually see, I don't know if you can see over there, but that's the little theatre place where the children would have performed their school plays. And this is a courtyard where they would have had their play areas and playtimes. Well, we've come to a place here now where you can actually ride a little mini tank. So Serene's going up to the top, and Joshua's a bit too nervous, aren't you, Joshua? So let's go and see her come down. What do you think, Serene?
It's kind of really bumpy, actually.
Is it really bumpy? Wow, Serene's driving a tank.
Serene,
Off you go.
It doesn't shoot.
Joshua thinks it's going to shoot, but it doesn't shoot. Now we're on a man-made hill. This is the only hill in this whole region, I guess, and it's man-made. It's a shame there's not a flying site here. Watch out, Joshua! Ni hao. Some very friendly people there. Ni hao. So we're just going to walk around and see if we can find anything interesting for you. But I mean, here's some beautiful blossom. And this time of year, have a look at this, Joshua. Just look at the blossom on the trees.
I want to go to the play area.
Yeah, we're going to go to the play area in a minute, Joshua. But we're just going to film the blossom for all those people in England or wherever they are, and who would like to see all China. No, you don't have YouTube in China, Joshua. But isn't this beautiful here? Absolutely stunning. Well, Joshua wants to go back to the play area, so we're going to make our way there in a minute. Joshua's happy, he's found the play area. Joshua's happy, he's found another play area. Well, what's quite interesting about this area is that behind us over here there are no high buildings, where there's just in front of me, and I'll show you can see some over behind me on this side. Obviously over here you can see some tall buildings, and so basically this whole city started off as like over there, which is basically just, you know, kind of like a village basically. I wouldn't call it countryside, it's more in England you have countryside. In China you don't, you just have villages or cities, farmland. You could call it countryside, but it's not really, it's not the same. But basically this is what's happening, is it's becoming built up, becoming more into the tower blocks, the high-rise buildings there, and it's the same over on that side as well. So that's how it's all sort of changing into. These are all new. How big the city will grow, well, I don't know, it depends on the limitations of the city. Anyway, thanks guys, thank you for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next China Explorer.